was once alive. Time was on my side. I had hopes and dreams, but now so it seems these things are dead and gone. Like me, they're dead and gone. They buried my body down under that cold, cold ground. But though I have died, my spirit survives to wander this land forevermore. I'll wander this land forevermore.
Okay, we are here in our very first chapter, Chapter 1, What You Sow. We are joined today by our two resident players, Miss Monica Tucker, my beautiful wife.
What up?
And Dee Shepherd.
I love your intro.
Monica, will you move the mic a little closer to your mouth?
Yes, sorry.
That's okay.
What up? Is that better?
Yeah, that's
okay,
good.
Cool.
So let's talk about, we did character creation already for this. Let's talk about who our characters are. Number one, to remind ourselves. Number two, in case we ever do publish this, which, like we have said, we're going back and forth on that, we can let people know what they're listening to and who they are and who your characters are, Monica, we'll start with you.
Okay, let me go find what I sent.
I've got it right here if you want to look at it.
Yes, I was just thinking, I should have printed that out.
Oh, look
Thank
at me.
you. Okay, so I'm playing Cassandra Sinclair. She was an orphan. Where she became an orphanage, she's like, I want to be a house servant because she didn't want to work in an office her entire life or a factory, and so she thought that would be a fine job. She had an on and again, off again relationship with a man named Derek. Finally swore him off and started to get her shit back together, and then was murdered. The end.
Okay. And you have not been a Wraith for very long.
Oh, am I out?
Yes. At this point,
Okay.
You've been out 2 weeks.
Okay, cool.
But in that time, you have at least gotten a tenuous, somewhat, relationship with one Vissenta Giovanni, who, Dee, if you want to kind of fill everybody in on who that is.
Yeah.
That's a long story. If we ever release that one, oh my God, there's like
There's
like 60 hours worth of
version.
Yeah. If you can give us the cliff notes.
Yeah. Vissenta Giovanni. Though Cassandra probably knows her as Vissenta Rossi.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Vissenta is actually one of the rare Wraiths who was a kindred before she became a Wraith. That doesn't normally happen, but it happened for her. Before she was a kindred, she was born in Venice to the Giovanni family in 1188. She had 2 arranged marriages before she finally got to marry the guy she really wanted to marry, which was a somewhat distant cousin, Ignacio. They had some kids together. Everything's going good. Then plague, illness hits the family, wipes most of the family out. She thinks that he dies, and then she's actually embraced by her sire, her aunt, Olimacina. She had a friend, Rena, who was in her, not circle, coterie.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine.
That was me.
That was Monica. They were very close, and then some shit happened, and Vissenta found out that Ignacio didn't die, but he was embraced as a Nosferatu, so she goes to look for him, and then find out that Tremere had got him and turned him into a gargoyle. Well, they learn that before. Whatever. Ignacio ended up being a gargoyle. That's the important thing.
Yep.
And his master wanted Vissenta killed, and he told Ignacio to do that. And one thing leads to another, and they have a failed skydiving experience, so to speak. And yeah.
They
So
both crash
then-
to the ground, go boom.
Yes, big boom. And so Vissenta is kind of just chilling, waiting to show up in hell because, she thinks that's where she'll go because she's one of the damned. And eventually, this call gets popped off and it's her dad, which she already knew was a Wraith because she was Giovanni, so she did all the necromancy crap. And only her dad's like, hey, guess what? It's 1908. And she's like, what the fuck? And yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm kind of thinking her memory maybe isn't as sharp as it used to be at the moment. Maybe she'll improve upon that, but
Well,
we'll
I
see.
would imagine not. So if, like I said, if we do decide to release this at a point in the future, we ask that you please be patient with this. We are all very new to Wraith.
Yeah.
This was a direction we're exploring with our story. We originally started in Dark Ages of Vampire, and Dee's character had an interesting enough arc that when she died, we decided to continue her story in a way and continue it in Wraith. And we hope to continue that into V5, bringing it into the modern times. So we're going over a centuries long arc. And so because of that, Wraith seemed like the perfect thing since she became a dead person, even more dead of a dead person. And so there will be some things that if you know Wraith well, that we're going to get wrong. We are story-driven players first, and rules take a distant, I would say, 4th or 5th place over the mechanics of it and the lore and all that stuff. That's a distant 3rd. Rules 4th. First is story, 2nd is fun. And so if that is not the type of thing you want to listen to, you really enjoy, people getting deep into the mechanics and being 100% correct, and diving only into the lore and not making concessions for their story here and there, then you probably won't enjoy this. But if you're the type of person who enjoys a good story, enjoys a good ghost story this time of year, which is October as we start these recordings, then hey, maybe we'll release this to the public and you can tell us what you think. So with that said, let's get a little background about where and when we are. As Dee said earlier, this is 1908, New Orleans, Louisiana. If you know much about New Orleans, you know it mostly from pop culture references and, the Big Easy, and there's been tons of films and shows and all kinds of stuff. It's a very iconic city. But what you may not know is that this city has an interesting past in the time that we're playing. While New Orleans has all its charm and interest, from the French influence at this time as well, it also has some very big issues. The Jim Crow laws originate out of a case in New Orleans. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, we have a resident history major on our show here. D, it was due to trying to ride a trolley car, right? Is that right? Jim Crow stuff? I could be wrong.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, but it had something to do with using public services. But Jim Crow originates in New Orleans. You also have at this time legalized prostitution and a district of New Orleans called Storyville. And while we certainly won't focus on Storyville entirely,
Aw.
you will hear references to, prostitutes and prostitution and adult themes in that regard. So know that. Also know that our story will most likely take place primarily in the Shadowlands and the Necropolis of New Orleans. So we won't be getting much, if ever, down into Stygia, dealing with the politics there. And we might nod to guilds, but this is a very low-level story. We're not going into the high political intrigue of the guilds, of the legions, of all that stuff. Although some may certainly show up in the story, this is very much, because we have 2 players, it's very much a story focused on the individual stories there. From what I understand, Monica's main drive with Cassandra is find out who this killer is, who has done this and who continues to do this within the city of New Orleans. And Vissenta's goal is to find out what is left of her existence 700 years later.
Yeah.
So that's where our story begins. It may not be certainly where it ends, but that is where we will be for a while. So let's strap in and buckle up and get this show on the road. What do you say? It's been a couple weeks since you died, Cassandra.
Okay.
And the Shadowlands of New Orleans are like looking at your home through a window. The atmosphere is just a little darker. The most alarming thing is that as you see people in the Skinlands walk by you in the city streets, as you pass unnoticed, and have to get used to that horrible feeling if one walks through you, which you have learned that it does hurt. You don't want to do that all the time. But you can tell how close to death some of those people are. They look it. They have just a tell about them. And it's almost like a countdown clock. More disturbing still is that you have found that as much as you would like to interact with them, if you're ever successful, or if anything ever happens, there's not much of a response if you get anything, and if you do, it's mostly usually terror. So this mission, this drive to right these wrongs in the world, you have realized it's not going to come without some difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately for you, the one that freed you from your call has kind of taken you under her wing. It's almost like she needed you as much as you needed her. And while she speaks very high language and uses a lot of words that who speaks like that anymore, you have grown to somewhat be fond of this Vissenta Rossi and the man who only introduces himself as Dante. Can't be sure, but sometimes it looks like they almost have a family resemblance. But he's not there a lot. If he ever shows up, it's only for a few moments to say something and then he's gone.
What kinds of things does he say?
Just tries to impart wisdom, mostly to Vissenta. But if you're listening, he doesn't try to keep it away from you. It's things like, there are those out there who would take advantage of you. And he makes it very clear that anything that you are able to interact with in the Skinlands as an artifact or as an object of daily use comes at a cost. Either it was brought with somebody to the Skinlands when they died, or more disturbingly still, the things that people use are made out of soul stuff. And he says there are those who reap like he did and helped free you from your call and showed Vissenta how to free you from your call. And they want nothing more than to see you as a commodity. So be careful who you trust.
Why did he free me? Or
He's-
tell Vissenta to?
Well, when you do know that when he spoke to you about it, he said it's his duty
His duty? To free me?
to free anyone.
Oh.
He doesn't see the need to subjugate people. He said it's atonement. And he left it at that.
Okay.
But now you find yourselves at your shared haunt. I believe you both put some dots in haunt, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
What is this place?
I don't know.
Fancy, whatever it is.
It's
It's-
what?
Fancy, whatever it is.
It's fancy.
So,
Okay.
Not a theater. Perhaps some sort of stately manor. I could see Vissenta in like a library, maybe.
ooh,
So an old
Yeah.
abandoned library.
That sounds
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Okay.
that would actually, yeah.
So it's a defunct library.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you're both there. You wake from your slumber. And Dante appears shortly after. And is very quick to speak, as usual. And says, if you both want to follow my footsteps, Vissenta, as you've said you want to, there's some information I have about a call. And it's in Storyville. A young lady was killed last night.
How did she die?
She was hacked.
With an axe?
I don't know. They just said she was brutalized.
Let's
But-
go.
But if you would like to help those and show that you really want help, Vissenta, if you do this, I'll talk to you about your sire. I know we haven't had much time to talk, but I'll try to find a way.
And Vissenta just nods.
And he's already walking towards the door.
I'll follow him, even though I'm trying to figure out what the fuck sire means, but I don't butt in because I want to see what happened to this lady.
Okay.
That's good because she's not going to tell you anyway.
Okay. So, he's just walking with purpose.
Okay.
And you see him going towards an alley.
When can I talk as the shadow? Is it whenever?
Whenever you feel like it.
Oh, I was gonna say like, oh, do you really want to know? It's just gonna be something horrible. I don't know how to do.
No, it's good. You did great.
No, that's actually
Okay.
really
That's
good.
great. Yeah, and feel free to just interject anytime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have to ask permission. Just do
Cool.
it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Vissenta's just not going to acknowledge that she heard you, but she totally did. So she's like, I guess I would say she was used to ignoring her beast, but she really wasn't very good at that. So I guess she's going to try to be better at ignoring her shadow.
Okay.
So she's just going to follow, try to keep up the pace with Dante. And feign purpose, even if she doesn't feel it right then.
He turns back and he says, "This way is not for you."
To who?
To both of you.
What does he mean? He told us to follow him. What does he mean?
No, he didn't. He just said, "This is where it is," and then he started to leave.
Okay.
Like he was in a hurry. He had to tell you and leave.
Okay, well
Oh.
then we'll just kind of.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, princess.
Yeah. Just trying to help a murdered lady out. Pardon me.
Okay.
But you guys can give me perception plus alertness. Or awareness. Difficulty 6.
Okay. Two.
Okay. And remember, in this, 10s don't explode. They just count as 2 successes.
Oh,
That is
okay.
a rule that changed in the 20th anniversary.
I got 2 as well.
Okay. Wherever he's going, like deep in your bones, you
I
hear,
have
like,
bones?
if you did,
Oh, okay.
Your
Just checking.
metaphorical bones.
yeah, your spirit bones,
Gotcha.
you feel this scream, and it's almost like you hear the sound of a storm, and yeah, wherever he's going, it just feels primordially terrifying.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, don't have to tell us twice.
Yeah.
So.
He rounds a corner and he's gone. And that feeling subsides.
Okay, so I guess we will try to find the place that he said to go.
Okay.
Storyville.
Storyville is a relatively easy place to find. Mostly because you can, especially at this time of day when you've awoken, people are getting off work. And this is where a lot of men who work on the docks or, well, apply in any trade go after they're done with a long day of work. And especially when it's a Saturday night. And you can hear the lively sounds of festivities as you walk towards Storyville. There's a lot of people on the street, though. And they don't see you, of course.
So we have to like dodge them, so we don't get that icky feeling or the
Possibly, yes.
painful. Okay.
So it just depends on how you want to approach it. You could try to cut through side streets. You could just try to make it through the crowds.
I think I'm gonna. Let's try to cut through a side street.
Yeah.
Because Dum Dum still did not put any in athletics, so
Okay.
we'll probably try to correct that.
So I'm going to play your shadows for you right at this point. And both of them whisper, you know, you could do this if I helped you out.
That's able to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you can offer shadow dice.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's-
just
Uh,
not even gonna acknowledge.
yeah,
She's
me
just
neither.
Ignoring it.
I mean, yeah.
Trying to anyway. Her face may get a little like, ugh.
Cassandra considers it, but then she's like, you can be in a call for a long time. There's not a rush. I'm not giving into that. As much as she wants, her gut instinct is to like, yeah, I could get to her quicker. But then she's like, no. She's already dead. Nothing you can do right now. You don't need to get there any quicker.
Okay. So you cut down through a side street, maybe the road less traveled,
Yeah.
and there's still quite a few people. Not as much as if you were going down the main thoroughfare. You'll both need to give me your dex plus your alertness.
Okay.
Difficulty of 6.
I
Two.
botched.
You botched.
Oh, do ones take away?
Yes. One
Okay, then I
mistake.
only got one.
Okay. So you managed to, Cassandra, take heed of what Dante had told you, and from the experience of earlier, knew to get out of the way. Vissenta, maybe your pride.
I told you I could have helped. Look what you screwed up.
You're going to have fun with this.
Yep. Because I'm the botch queen.
That's
just so
true.
Everybody knows.
Did you switch your dice?
I did.
That's what you get. All the bad juju had gotten out of the other ones. So you're going to take 2 bashing
God damn.
as a large group of people just shuffle through you.
I hate crowds.
Now, D, here's the thing. Bashing damage heals at the rate of 1 per hour naturally with a Wraith.
Okay.
So it's not the end of the world. This will
Yeah.
just come back.
Yeah. She's got the most annoyed look on her face, and it's just
Yeah.
from the
And
people
it's-
and herself.
It's just this disgusting feeling, when it's like you discorporate. And for a moment you can everything goes black, but then you can you feel hair going through your body, clothes going through your body. And one of the younger prostitutes who's with these, this
Oh,
group
God.
is just like, what was that? Just like she makes an icky face too. And they're just like, oh, come on, love, just, have a little more to drink. And, and they're just continue on their way. But
Vissenta is offended.
If she
going-
knew who you were, she'd be
yes,
thankful.
it's that. Yeah, she is just, yep. God, I'm end up being a fucking shadow eating shit. It's over. Because, yep, that's exactly how she's, yeah. She's nodding in agreement, even though
Cassandra, you see this. You see her kind of nodding to herself, just kind of, all right. Yep.
Okay.
there's something seriously wrong with this bitch. You seriously are gonna have to take charge here.
Oh.
She ain't right.
Oh. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Also remember that if that played into any of Dee's dark passions,
Mm-hmm.
that does give you a point of angst.
I was thinking of it as tell your real name, but I don't think that's exactly it.
No.
But what's the emotion?
Yeah, the emotion that's associated
Oh
with that.
shit, I was looking at pride. Yes.
Yeah. You
Now,
got
I'm
I got an
yeah,
angst?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Just
Is it a
just
dot?
make sure
or a
it's
X?
it's a line.
Okay,
The
and-
dot's permanent. Yeah.
So I put one right here? On this one or down here?
Next to whichever one you just go, let me see your sheet.
I got it. It's fine.
Okay.
I
I
think it's
I'll
the
figure it out.
square because it's temporary.
It's square,
Yes.
it's temporary,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool.
So,
What
and
about
yeah,
when
and
I
typically just kind of watch for those because you don't need to let her know you're doing it.
Oh, so can I put one for the earlier thing? Ah, that wasn't fair. But now I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
When
will
it's a
continue.
strong emotion that
Okay.
that's they're elicited or
Okay.
experiencing.
Okay.
Yes. And is caused by them in some way. So yeah, you continue on down this street and you notice something very out of place as you come around the corner, and it's two children standing watching from the edge of this side road onto the main thoroughfare, one of the houses of ill repute. But it looks like it used to maybe be at a theater at one point that's been converted. And they're just watching it intently.
Are they real children or wraiths?
You definitely know that they are wraiths like you.
Does this happen to be the theater that my parents burned to death in?
No.
Okay, just checking. Well, I'm triggered anyway.
Vissenta is going. Can she approach them?
Sure.
Okay, she's gonna try to approach them, and she's gonna try to get down on their level.
Mm-hmm.
Is it boys, girls, boy, girl?
It's a boy and a girl. Same
Okay.
height, look to be the same age.
Okay.
Creepy twins, cool.
Yeah, little kids are creepy. Anyway, she's going to. Hi. What are your names?
What do you mean? You don't know who we are? Oh, you look really old. Sorry. Yeah, this is Pearl, and I'm Lincoln.
Well, hello, Pearl. Hello, Lincoln. My name's Vissenta.
Pearl kind of sheepishly nods. Hi. And then she kind of, it's like, we're just always scared when we see others of our kind.
Why?
I'm sorry.
Well, we're little, and people think that means that we're, we're specters or something,
What?
We're bad.
I don't get it.
Sometimes,
Vicenta's paranoid.
well, a lot of times kids can turn into that because they don't have control, and
What's a specter?
it's the bad dudes. What happens to you if you fall to your shadow?
Fuck. Okay, I keep
Well,
messing up
Vicenta's-
these S words.
It's okay. There's a lot of
okay.
them. I will too. I'll get something
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay.
But children, like they might think a shadow when they hear it is their imaginary friend, just watching out for them, their best interests, telling them things, so they can fall if they become a wraith.
Okay.
It's pretty common for kids to,
Oh, that's sad.
get misguided. Yeah. But we're not like that. We're not. We're just. Do you know this place?
No. Do you?
No.
Well, it used to be called the Cartwright Theater, but it's not. We're watching for her. Have you seen her?
Who are
Who?
you looking for?
Our mother?
What'd she look like?
Well, you look like. Did this happen to you recently?
Did what?
You dying.
Yes.
Well, did you hear the Fabulous Fishers?
No. What are that?
Well, you might have.
Oh,
Let's see if
fuck.
you did. You did.
Okay.
There's character knowledge and player knowledge.
Okay, I thought you were just trying to lead me somewhere.
No, it's fine. Give me intelligence plus streetwise. Difficulty 6.
3.
Oh, have you? Yes, the Fabulous Fishers were
course I know
a
them.
group up to about 5 years ago that were local performers. They were like a family act, and they had a kind of a variety show that they would do. But it was pretty tragic because the 2 children became sick and died.
Do I know what happened to the Fabulous Fishers after that?
They dissolved.
Yeah, they just... I have heard of them, yeah. They're pretty cool.
You had heard, and I will tell you this also about the mother. You had heard recently that she had gotten remarried. I'll give you that with 3 successes.
Okay. I won't mention that to these children.
Okay. The father had died as well a few years prior.
Before the kids died?
Before
Okay.
the kids.
Okay. So the dad could be around.
Could be.
in this place. I may ask, what about your dad?
We haven't seen him.
I'm sorry. Are you looking for your mom?
Yeah.
Do you know she died?
No, we.
You're just waiting.
And then
Oh.
Pearl hits him. Shh.
Oh.
Shh. That's enough. Well, since you know what she looks like, if you see her, would you come find us? We're in this area a lot. That used to be our playhouse before it got taken over.
Okay.
We stay underneath it.
Okay, sure.
We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Or if you can't find us, there, you can go see Mr. Casey. He's over at the church, the Presbyterian church, a few blocks over.
Okay.
Who's Mr. Casey?
He's a nice man. He can talk to us.
Oh, he's alive?
Yeah,
How does he talk to you?
he can see us.
Interesting.
And he's not afraid. I want to tell him.
Tell him what?
I want to tell him that it's not like he says. He's not like he tells the people. But Pearl won't let me.
What is it like? What are you talking about?
Death.
Oh, does he... What?
What does he tell the people?
That you go to heaven.
Oh. Yeah, so does he think y'all are in heaven?
I don't know. Pearl won't let me tell him.
Well, what do y'all
She's
talk
like, it's
about?
because I'm smart.
What do you talk about with him?
Just things.
Like what? Obviously not heaven.
He asks how we are, and he asks if we're okay. He's nice.
How did you discover he can see you?
He saw us in there one day,
What were you doing in there?
just exploring.
Do you know if he sees anybody else?
No.
And
Something
do
to
you
keep
know
in
if he
mind.
talks about you to anybody else?
I don't know. Who would believe him, right?
Maybe his congregation. I don't know if he's the preacher, but kind of sounds like he is.
I would assume. But, well, there's a lot of things that aren't like we initially think they are, but that doesn't mean that heaven doesn't exist. It just means that we didn't.
Cassandra just looks at her like, where are we right now? But does not say that in front of the children.
Keep in mind, Vissenta is Catholic.
I
She
know.
probably thinks this is
Cassandra's
purgatory.
like, this bitch, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Complete opposite of Rena.
I told you, this bitch is unhinged. Listen to her. Off her rocker.
Might be true.
Did you say that out loud?
No. But that was like in my mind to the shadow. Can we talk to the shadow like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you don't tell me I'm saying this in my mind,
Okay.
you say it out loud.
Okay. I said that in my mind.
Okay. And make sure you tell me before.
Okay, yes. I didn't know. So.
It's okay. We're all,
This
like I
is gonna
said,
take
we're
me
all
years to-
learning.
Yeah.
And it's very different. That's okay.
Yeah. Vissenta just tells them, you know, I've heard of ways for wraiths to eventually get to heaven, so who knows? But if Cassandra sees your mother, she'll be sure to let you know.
Yeah.
Cassandra, we really appreciate it.
Of course.
We hope that you find her.
I hope I do too.
Thank you. Is she trying to scream? So you'll hear noises if you listen to this. It'll be our dog, Daisy. She's wearing a cone of shame right now because she's trying to scratch and she has got a hot spot. So we can't let her not wear the cone. So, where to now? The children wander off.
I guess.
Keep on to Storyville, wherever
Yeah. Wherever the
the body,
yeah.
the call is.
Okay. So how are you going to find it? That's the question.
I don't know. Is there not like a system to this?
It doesn't just have a bright light beacon like a video game arrow pointing at
I
it.
don't know. How did Dante know it was there?
Well, apparently Dante wasn't very good. It took his ass a while to find Vissenta.
That's true.
So she sat on a shelf for almost 1,000 years. So
I guess we should pay attention to the clues in the Skinlands and see if there's like a crime scene set up.
that's
I don't know
fine.
how recently.
That'd be a good call.
Haha.
Didn't mean the pun, but it happened.
But I will laugh at it.
Yes.
What were their names? Pearl and Lincoln?
Pearl and
Yes.
Lincoln. Pearl and Lincoln Fisher.
And the guy's name was Mr. Casey? Is that what you
Mr.
said?
Casey.
Okay.
Would Vissenta even know what a freaking crime scene is or looks like? Or is she just wandering around here like a dumbass?
So, Vissenta, this is the first time, really, that you've journeyed far out without Dante. And he was very, very purpose-driven when he would take you out. And I actually...
Y'all there?
Yeah, we're here. I had
Okay.
to say
He had
something
to
off mic.
tell me some things.
You see lights that burn without torches. The clothes you've gotten used to, but the things people say is in a language you don't understand at all. You know, like the people in the Skinlands. And
So I don't know English yet?
no.
Oh.
Did you take it as a skill?
I didn't see language as a skill.
Me either.
It might be a merit.
I didn't see it as a merit either.
Should have been. Well, no, in that case you can understand Cassandra, but you can't understand anything.
Okay.
And we'll possibly let you change some stuff around, but you've only been out 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I
Yeah.
just-
Now Cassandra could possibly teach you.
yeah. And
But-
then the library.
Right. But yeah, very much you don't understand it. And more difficult still is you speak a language that is dead as your native tongue. Because in Venice they didn't speak what we know as Italian at that time.
They spoke Venetian.
Mm-hmm.
Have
I
you
mean-
told me where you're from?
She's probably told you that she's from Venice.
Okay, I may be looking at her to see if she understands. Because if I see her looking around like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she just looks shocked. And then this thing on these 2 grooves in the road begins to come towards you. And Cassandra, you see this thing coming towards her. She's just standing there in awe.
I
It's a
pull her
big
out of
box.
the way.
And it goes by and there are people inside the box. No horses pulling it.
I wish Ignacio could see this, don't you?
And all this world is just so very different. It's just overwhelming.
Are
Yep.
you okay? That's Cassandra.
Yeah. That- She's just kind of mumbling like she's not even making sense.
Have you've never seen a streetcar before?
She's kind of trying to get herself together, and she goes, "No, no, that those came later. Um, I'm a century or so old, so I'm still not used to a lot of these things."
Oh. Okay. Well, just follow me.
Thank you. See, she's nuts.
Hang on, Daisy got her chew stuck in the cone and she can't get it out.
Okay.
Oh, I got it. You good?
Poor
Yeah,
baby.
she's good. She was like, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Poor baby. So you do notice that, no roll necessary, that there's one part of this area that people are kind of staying away from.
Like
And it look-
building or
Oh, well, just an area. And it looks like there's signs of police activity over there.
I'm gonna kind of glance at Vissenta because I'm like, does she even know what a police uniform looks like? And then I'll say, it might be over there. Those are the police. They're probably investigating.
She's like, "Police?
Police,
What-
like cops.
What are cops?"
Why is she talking down to you like you're some kind of idiot? If she only
Because I
knew how
am some kind of
powerful you
idiot.
were.
And she says that out loud.
Oh?
She probably says because I am some kind of idiot. And she's like,
No,
"Ah, fuck."
Cassandra's like, no, it's okay. Guards people?
Ah.
They're trying to figure out who killed this person, and they kind of guard the city.
Oh, well then let's go see what we can see.
Yeah, let's see if we can find this call. Just follow me.
All right. So you begin to approach this area, and you see a few women that are kind of like blotting their faces with a handkerchief. They look a little disheveled. Don't exactly know what's going on at this point, but you do know that something's up over there. And as you get closer, you can see the police have made kind of a barricade and are keeping people back. Of course, that doesn't affect you.
So Vicenta's just gonna walk on up in there, even though she doesn't understand nothing or anything.
Okay.
She's gonna try to save some face.
Cassandra's side-eyeing her and trying to, like, kind of guide her where to go. But, like, is she gonna make it?
And you see, lying on the ground, the brutalized body of a young mulatto woman.
Is there a weapon around?
There is not.
Can I look at the body?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have the book?
Yeah.
I need to look at my shit.
Like, can I look at like the wounds and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
You're like, why is she that color?
She
You've
probably-
never seen a black person, have you?
I mean, I was from a trading family, so I don't know.
Probably
know.
so. Yeah, I mean, Moors and stuff like that would have
Yeah,
been
okay,
trading.
yeah.
So, I mean, if I'd not been a noble,
Probably.
Yeah.
then, you know, it might have been different. But yeah, I probably have. So I'm probably
Okay,
not it.
okay.
Yeah.
And you can tell that the cops aren't really making a big deal about this.
Oh yeah, they're like, who cares?
Hmm.
It's not the Fisher mom, is it?
But those kids were white kids.
Oh, right, okay. Sure. Does this lady have a facelift?
A little bit.
Can I tell what kind of, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to look at from the body and glean, but
This is like that John Mulaney joke of how detectives back then had all the evidence but no clue what to do with it. Like, sir,
Yes.
there's a bunch of blood in the other room. Gross. Now back to my hunch.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like,
Vicenta's like, oh, that's fucked up.
Vicenta's just probably probably really missing aspects right about now.
Does she feel anything when she sees the blood? Since she's a vampire?
No.
You don't.
It's probably like she probably has like the most bizarre.
You feel like you should.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, those reflexive things.
Yes.
And then you realize you don't need to have that reflex, and it's alarming.
Yes.
We've all had that feeling.
Uh-huh.
It's very much like that. Good point, Monica.
That
I
is
was
a
just
very good
curious.
point.
Yeah.
Because Cassandra's probably noticed her fangs, right?
Yeah.
'Cause he's,
Does she?
I don't know, because we've been around each other for 2 weeks.
I
and
would
you said
imagine
she
at
has
this
them.
point. Yeah. Imagine at this point she's seen them.
Maybe. I don't know if I don't know if Vicenta would have enough common sense to hide them either. So.
Yeah, because you probably barely even think about it. But I mean, it's not like you're smiling and laughing all the time either. So maybe
Yeah.
Cassandra's been like, what's up with them teeth? She doesn't know they're like real fangs.
Why
She's
are
like,
your
that's
teeth
kind of
like
odd.
that?
What's up with them teeth?
For all you know, she's had them purposely shaped like that.
Yeah,
So
I'm
you're
like,
probably-
what fucking era is she from? Like, was that a thing? I didn't go to school for this.
You probably just are like, wow, she's so stupid. She probably needed to intimidate people. Cause yeah, no, I mean, and she's got really kind of sharp fingernails too, like extra sharp fingernails. They're a
Maybe
little
she
on the
had to
long
hunt
side,
for her
too.
prey way back then, and she's like, ha ha ha, in her head. That's silly. But it's not.
Well, Vicenta's gonna get up in there, close to the body, try to look and see if she notices anything. I mean, she's got a little medicine. I don't know. She's certainly torn a body up before, so.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. You can give me a. Let's do intelligence or perception plus medicine because you're looking for forensic stuff.
Yeah.
Difficulty 7.
Can I do it too?
Sure.
1.
1. Okay.
Mhm.
You can tell that these wounds are deep and gouged, and there's a lot of force that comes from this.
I only got one as well.
This,
so.
yeah. Maybe something sharp and a chopping motion.
Do I know what I look like when I was dead? Like, did my spirit raise and I got to look? Because obviously I didn't know who the killer is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah, you know how you died.
Okay. Does it look? Does she look like I looked?
Yes, very similar.
Oh shit. Okay.
Vicenta's gonna say she's been hacked. There's
Triggered.
been a lot
I'm
of
triggered.
force.
Okay, I would like to do sense strands to try to sense my fetter, which is my murder weapon, and see if it's around.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you can do that.
Okay. Perception plus life web, which I guess is this. Yeah, my dog.
Mhm.
4 and 1. This is just gonna be fine.
Difficulty 6. Unless it says otherwise.
Each success on this roll allows her to use 1 die of her normal perception plus alertness pool to survey the fetter's location. You said 6?
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 minus 1, so 2.
2?
Uh-huh.
It's in the area. It's
1, 2, perception plus alertness. Well, I get 2 rolls. I don't really know why you have to roll twice on this thing.
not sure. Just do what it says.
Oh, a 9 and a 10.
So that'll be 3 successes.
Yeah. I survey the fetter's location.
You know it's in the area. It's not moving.
What's the area? Like miles or?
No, you know it's within a few blocks from
Oh,
here.
shit. She says, oh, shit.
What's that shit?
The person who killed me did this.
Really?
Yes. She looks exactly the same as I did when I died, and I can feel the weapon. It's within blocks of here, but it's not going anywhere. I don't know if he dumped it or...
Well, if he's using the same weapon, I doubt he dumped it.
Yeah, I think you're right, but it could be at his hideout. God, I wish I could tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything to help with that. I don't think.
My only idea is to walk towards the end of a few blocks in one direction and see if it's... But that could take days.
You can get, I mean, you feel it calling to you, so you can get closer to it.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to do that.
Like, you know the general vicinity, and with 3 successes, it's
Oh,
enough that you could get to it.
Would I do this or would I look for her call? She's already dead. I would probably just do kind of a...
Feel it.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about the call right now. Gonna head for the axe.
Okay.
Vissenta, where are you going?
We gotta find him. We gotta stop him.
We've got to find this call.
She'll keep. You kept, didn't you? Let's go. He's gonna kill again.
She may not keep. There may be others that are looking for this call as well. Dante
Shit.
would not have made it urgent.
Well,
Let's find the call and then we can find the...
okay, but if I feel it moving, I'm leaving.
Well, that's your choice.
Okay.
Okay. So where were we?
Looking for a call.
Looking for
Yeah.
a call.
Vissenta told Cassandra that if she wanted to leave after that, then that was her choice.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to save face, even though her dumbass probably can't make it back to the library.
That's true.
Deep down, she probably knows, I don't know if I can get back.
It's like, I need you. Please don't leave me.
Just do whatever you want, but please
I'm
don't.
way over my head again.
Vissenta stays over her head.
Yep. So, yeah, to find this thing,
Mm-hmm.
as far as you know, is it should be here, unless it is, moved elsewhere. From what Dante has told you, the little he's told you, there is not just this plane of existence. But it should be around here. This is the scene of the crime, but yet
Is
it's
it the scene of the crime, or is this where the body was dumped?
good question.
You said she's on the floor?
She's on the ground by some crates and trash.
Oh, it's not even in like a room?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's
much
outside the
blood?
building?
Outside.
Oh.
How much blood is there around?
Not as much as there should be.
Because I know some blood and some body. And
Oh.
Vicenta's going to tell her she wasn't murdered here. She was
What?
dumped here. There's not enough blood. There would be way more blood around here, and there should be spatter here, and yeah, no. He brought her here to dispose of her.
Yeah, that's right.
Literally, unfortunately for her.
Shit. He didn't move me.
Well, you were in a room, weren't you?
Yeah, I was asleep.
So I'm wondering if we should be looking for a bedroom, somewhere private. There's no way he would have done this in the street. Somebody could have easily seen.
Yeah.
This took.
I mean, he can't have moved her far. How far can you go moving a body?
You'd be surprised.
She's like, she looks at her like this bitch again. What the fuck is she talking about?
Susan just trying to like, bitch, quit revealing yourself.
You should reveal yourself. Show her that you're superior to her in every way.
Not yet. She's talking to herself again.
Okay, anyway, maybe if we find wherever he killed her, we could find the call.
I think that's a good idea.
I would guess check the buildings closest to here, the buildings it's in between.
Is there any like blood spatter or
Trail?
anything on the buildings close by?
Well, it's a good question. Give me wits plus alertness. Difficulty 8. It's hard.
Nothing.
I got 2.
2.
Well, I have a question.
Mhm.
So, like, I had a 9 and a 10,
Mhm.
and then 2 1s. So the 1s cancel the 10 out completely, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay, so 1 success then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it just counts as 2.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's a little harder to botch in this actually because of that.
Nice.
I did manage earlier, though.
I know you did. I mean, I'm not shocked, but you will do this. You will prove that wrong. But
Yes.
you know, it's a little, and it reduces the rolls. They just basically said, look, if you do that, you get 2. You know, instead of
Yeah,
we'll
I
roll
think
again
I
just
like
in
it
case.
better.
Yeah, me too. So, so yeah, D, you can kind of tell that it looks like the police are by a certain building. Monica, Cassandra can tell that they are definitely investigating that building.
Over there. Let's go look.
Okay, Vicenta's just gonna go. She's not gonna argue.
The name of the place is Rose Dore.
Is that Italian?
No. I cannot speak French. Rose Dore.
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 I don't know.
So
Is it
Vicenta's just like,
a cat house?
It certainly is.
Let's see where the police are investigating, if they've congregated.
So they are all throughout the building, talking to girls who are crying, swarming in and out of a certain room.
Let's go to that room.
okay.
And you go up, and it is just a bloody sight.
This is it.
Is the axe here?
No.
Okay.
And you don't, and you know it's not here.
Mhm.
They are, you know, making notes, looking around, lifting stuff with pencils, you know, doing like the Mulaney joke, you know.
Gross. Back to my hunch.
Yep.
And Vicenta's never seen people be this thorough with a murder. It's kind of alarming.
She's kind of fascinated at the same time, but yeah, it probably is alarming.
I'm just looking around for the call.
It's not hard
Yeah.
to find.
Oh, good.
There's a man hunched over it, ripping it open.
What the fuck are you doing?
Turns around.
Vissenta has a thorn of death sigil, and it makes her look slightly dead all the time, and you have to spend a willpower point to make it go away. I forgot about that.
Are you able to do that now?
Only by spending a willpower point. Oh yeah, it's a prominent sign of Oblivion's touch on the character that manifests no matter where she goes. But it's only 1 point, so it's only like a vague... So I think it would have been more of an effect on the children, but I had not looked it up in a while, so I forgot.
So you want it to be right now on this guy?
It's on all the time. It's whether she wants to turn it off or not.
Oh.
But it's slight. I didn't go crazy. I only put 1 point because that's kind of how she was in her undead life.
So it doesn't seem to phase him.
I mean, everyone might look dead here.
Yeah.
It was just more of a, haha, remember the game.
This guy's got a bowler hat on. And he's got like this smell of exhaust of engine oil on him. And his hands look grimy, like he's been working. His sleeves are rolled up, and he's got a button-down vest, pocket watch, and a handlebar mustache with curled up ends. And he's like, shh, I'm busy here.
What are you doing? Who the fuck are you?
Finders keepers. Now mind your business.
You mind your business.
Yeah.
That made no sense.
He just...
What is your name? I'm just going to keep bothering you. You're not going to be able to concentrate. So.
My name's Sam.
Sam
And
what?
you are?
Pissed off.
Sam Smith.
Sam Smith.
Smith.
Stay with me.
She goes, fine. She goes, I'm Vissenta Giovanni.
Oh, just tell him. Maybe he's heard of you. Wouldn't that be great if he'd heard of the Giovanni and you just told him and he clammed up just like they always used to do?
She's thinking about it so bad. She's deep breathing even though she doesn't need to. She goes, step away from that call.
Let me see if I have a...
Are you going to make me?
Here we go. Kismet. Could I do a Kismet roll to... Well, hang on.
I'm here first.
And
By
I'm here
rights, it's
now.
mine. Yeah.
I don't give a shit about rights.
What do you want with it?
None of your fucking business.
Well, it's none of your fucking business what I'm doing with it then, is it, girly? So now just step aside and leave this to me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna go over there and rip it open while he's distracted with her.
Okay. So you're
Ooh,
going to
that's
try
good.
to sneak around him?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can Vissenta see her sneaking?
Yeah, this is not a huge room. This is going to
There's
be
not much room.
very,
It's more of a dart than
very
a sneak.
Okay. So in that case, you're not trying to be stealth. You're just trying to be
No,
quick. Okay.
Okay, well, Vicenta's gonna try to keep jabbering at him so that he stays distracted.
Mhm.
She goes, yeah, I might just make you stop.
You and what army?
If only he knew the army. He
She's
wouldn't
laughing like
need
that,
An army. Oh, Cassandra's like, what the fuck?
and she's got her fangs full force at that one. She goes, you don't want me to bring my army.
What the fuck?
You don't have an army. It's you and this one. And you're in way over your heads.
Have I darted over there
if you
yet?
only
Yeah, you need to make the
knew.
check.
What's the check?
Go ahead and give me Dex plus Athletics. Difficulty of 8.
Can I spend something? The willpower? Does that help in this game? Like
Yeah,
vampire?
it'll give you an automatic success.
Okay, I'm gonna spend one.
If you wanted to offer her some.
You want some help with that? Because I can totally help you with that.
Not right now. Maybe in a little bit.
Are you sure? Because it seems like you need to get this shit done quick. But it's your choice. I'm only here to help.
What's the name of my shadow again?
The Fearless.
The Fearless. This seems like something that would really go off. because she's like darting forward, like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna save her, so she is going to accept.
Okay.
So what do I do?
D, you can offer her between 1 and 5 dice.
Okay.
Monica, you'll get to add these to your pool. They need to be different color.
Okay.
I can give you some here.
I have 2.
Okay. Well, I can give you more.
Okay, cool.
I'm like, so do you want a little bit of help or a lot of help? Because, I mean, let's face it. I mean, you're the only one who's going to be able to protect this girl. This one's off her rocker.
That's true.
Okay,
Well,
and
all I
then
need right now is to be fast. If I can claim this call, that's all I want to do. Because I don't
Okay,
know
and-
what he wants with her.
In straight game terms, just tell you a number.
2.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So you got 2?
Mhm.
Okay. Did either of those come up once?
They both did.
Both of those dice?
Yeah.
D, mark 2 angst.
Yeah, they are both ones.
Okay.
But I got successes on my other ones.
All right. The ones
1,
do take
2,
away.
3, 4, minus 1, 2, 3. So I got 1 success.
Okay.
And a whole lot of angst.
Yep.
I don't even have to roll them to make them bond.
Oh my god, it's true.
Jesus. Okay.
And I'm going to rule that cackle D just did was the actual shadow.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
All right.
Did I make it?
You do, but he sees you doing this and is like, "Get the fuck back!" And you see him pull out a large carving knife.
I don't
Do
give a
I
shit about
have-
that. It ain't an
Do I
axe.
have Dante's scythe with me?
You do.
Did he? Okay. Can I bop him with it?
Do you want to go into initiative?
Did you say you have a scythe?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. I don't mind going to an
And now there's nothing magical about it. This is just a sign.
No.
But
Yeah,
it
That's
is.
cool.
It's a symbol of your
Just
station.
Sounds cool.
So he should respect the symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking asshole.
And it is, I will just say that it can materialize. It's just one of those things.
Sweet.
Okay.
So you're not just literally walking around with it all the fucking time.
Unless I put more points into Death's Sigil. But I won't. I'm cool with initiative because I feel
yeah.
like this is what Cassandra would do. She'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
She's gonna be,
Cassandra would.
yeah, she's gonna be very, because her other passion is look out for those who need protection, and she sees this person as like her sister in murder. So
Gotcha.
she's like, I'm gonna
Like,
do it. I don't
and
care what you do to me. I'm already fucking dead.
All
You
right.
can protect all these fuckers. You're the one who's gonna make a difference. Fuck
Yeah.
this guy.
Yeah. Who gives a shit about this greasy dude?
All right.
Exactly.
So roll a d10 and
Okay.
add your dex plus wit stats to it.
8.
All right. D, what'd you get?
Okay, so 9. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm bad at math. I'm
That's okay.
Sorry.
So the order is going to be D, then Sam, then Cassandra.
Okay.
So Vissenta, Sam, Cassandra.
Okay, so I'm gonna bop him.
Well,
With this
Cassandra,
sock.
you announce first what you're doing.
Okay, that's right.
Monica. Monica.
I'm running for the call and busting it open.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm looking
Alright.
for my character sheet.
He is going to.
Thank you.
He is going to. I thought you had one over there.
I do, but I realized that some of the stuff I left out when I filled out the PDF, and it's just bothering me that
Gotcha.
some things are empty. That's
Gotcha.
all.
Go ahead. So he's obviously going to try to stop you. He's going to kick at you to get you away from it.
Okay.
And D, you are doing what?
I am bopping him with the scythe.
Okay.
I mean, however, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if. I guess hitting him with the blade. I don't
Reap
know.
his ass.
Okay.
That wasn't the shadow. That's just me.
All right.
She doesn't know what a repo is.
Okay. Okay. So, So D, you'll go first.
Okay. And I don't have melee, so I don't know why I used my scythe. I should have just punched him with my face or my fist.
It's okay.
But is it strength plus melee? That's what I'm assuming. Okay. I got a 2, so I missed.
So you swinging at him, and he's like, "Hey,
Nice.
what the hell is wrong with you?" And
Everything.
all right, 2, 3.
She literally said that. She's had it with everybody.
He kicks at you and misses.
Okay. Thanks, Vissenta.
Probably distracted by the scythe
Giant
coming his
scythe.
way.
Cool.
All right, and you are attempting to
Open the call.
bust open this call. Okay. So you've never done this.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see here. So you're running in there, ripping the call off. And you do so, and you rip her out of it. And she just, where am I? What's happening? What are you doing? And starts clawing at you to get away. And he's just like, Jesus Christ, did you really have to do that? This is going to make it so much harder.
It's okay. I'm here. I know what happened.
They're out to kill you, lady. They're out to kill you. And she's like, kill me?
We're
No.
not.
Look at that one. She's got a fucking scythe. It's death herself.
Shh, don't listen to him.
What the? And I got to make a couple rolls.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kick this guy's ass. I don't know how.
She believes him. And she's like, get away from me. Get away.
Oh my god.
I know.
You're
I
about to
know
get some angst.
what you're feeling. I get it. Trust. I've been there. I know who. Well, he killed me too.
What? He.
You're dead.
No.
Yes.
No, I can't.
It's okay. It's all right. I understand.
And she looks like she's about to pass out,
Oh,
but
shit.
she can't pass out. And she's like, what is?
I know you're scared.
You know,
Just
and he's
take
like,
a few
just
breaths.
don't listen to these crazy bitches. Come with
What
me.
the
I'm trying to
hell,
save you from
man?
him. Listen to me. Focus on my voice and let's get out of here together. They're trying to kill me and they're going to kill you.
And I shake my head like, no.
Vissenta's gonna try to grab him by the collar.
All right, let's go back into our initiative.
The same
Sorry.
initiative? Or
Well, we got to roll again.
Okay. Cool.
10.
15.
All right, so it'll be Cassandra, Sam, then D, then Vissenta.
I
So
kind of.
Vissenta, you're going to try to grab for his collar?
Well, I'm gonna try to grab him by his collar and then whisper something in his ear.
Okay. All right. He is going to try to grab her hand and run with her.
Oh, okay. I was probably just gonna keep talking to her, trying to calm her down, and like never break eye contact. Like,
Are you gonna try to hold on to her?
I was thinking I might put my hands on her face, like just look at me, don't look at him. It's okay. Like trying to stay calm and not
Like
escalate
ground
like
her
he
type
is.
thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I know that she's just gonna be freaking out. So I'm not like holding her down. So if he gets to grab her, he may yank her away from me.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, D, you're going first. So you're doing this, and what are you saying to her?
Don't listen to him. I know what you're going through. It happened to me too, and I'm really sorry to wake you up like this.
Okay. So it's going to be tough,
Yeah.
but you can give me. Can I have this back now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me charisma plus empathy. Difficulty of 8.
I can help if you need help on that. Or is it just physical?
No, it's anything.
I can help on that too because we've got to save her. You're the only one that's going to be able to save her.
Okay, give me one.
Okay.
I got one success, and I did not roll a 1 on my other one.
She's just like, I just don't know what's going on.
I know.
I'm here, and what's
I
this?
know.
Where am I? And I don't.
Just calm
And
down.
what's all this
It's
blood?
okay.
This is my room. What's
know.
going on?
It's
and
okay.
this, let me go. What? And he's got her hand, you know.
Hey,
and
quit!
She doesn't seem like she's like, yeah, I gotta leave with you. She doesn't trust any of you
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
And she's kind of pushing him away, and he's just like, come on, lady, you want to live or you want to die?
What an asshole.
He is. I hope he wasn't legitimately trying to help. He just like totally fucked this shit up.
Nah, you shouldn't have been rude to us then.
All right.
Well, we were
so
kind of rude first. I pretty much came in and said, "What the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?"
He
that's
does
true.
manage to wrest her away from you,
Uh-oh.
and is, well, what's your strength?
3.
Okay. Yeah. So he would manage to wrest her away.
Okay.
And he gets her on her feet, and he's like, we got to get out of here. Come on. All right, Vissenta.
Okay, I'm going to spend a willpower because I'm gonna try to grab him,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try to dig deep. So I don't know what grapple is. Is it brawl?
Oh, yes. It'll be, you're trying to grab at him as he leaves.
He
Well, I'm
thinks
trying to
he could
grab his
just
collar.
take you.
Yeah, we'll do strength plus brawl.
Do you want some help? I can hold him down. Then you can
Shit.
tell him your real name and tell him
That was-
why he should fear you.
Yep, she's definitely gonna take the offer.
All right. How many?
And 3.
Ah!
I know.
Okay.
I
Roll
have
different
such
colored
shitty-
dice. Any ones are bad news on
Yeah.
those dice.
Yeah, I have shitty strength. What was the difficulty?
Difficulty 7.
Okay,
Well,
I
hold
got
on.
3.
Wait. 5. My bad.
Sweet. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Nice. Yeah, you've definitely got a hold of him.
Okay, so can I pull him close to whisper in what I want to tell him?
Yeah.
I know your name. And when I tell my Giovanni brethren, they'll know your name too. Let her go and get the fuck out of here while you still can.
Yes.
All right. Let me make a check for him.
And she's got her fangs pretty prominent too.
He manages to keep it together, but he's just like, fuck you. Get the fuck out of here. No. Holy
Like
shit.
he doesn't believe her.
No, just like he is in shock.
Yes.
He's like,
Pissing
bullshit. Well, you just signed your own death warrant. Good to know. Have fun with her, lady. You can have her. Oh, man.
It worked.
Yeah.
He's terrified.
He seems like he's trying to laugh and play it off like he's cool, but yeah, he's definitely backing towards the
So
door.
he's letting us have the lady?
Mhm.
Sweet.
Like he's like not worth it.
Nice.
Cassandra doesn't know what she said,
Uh-uh.
but whatever it worked.
Yeah.
And the girl's just like sobbing on the ground, and then she realizes that she's sobbing in her own blood,
Oh.
and looks at her hands, and she's like, "It's not on me. What?"
I'll
And she
gently
starts to
pick
kind
her
of
up.
like do like this, frantically touching it, like it's not.
I told you you're dead. I'm so sorry.
No, no.
I know.
Ah.
I know.
And she's just sobbing.
Oh.
I don't know. Vissenta would probably try to comfort her, but I don't know how she would do it because I'm the there person, like in real life.
Yeah.
Trying to be empathetic. Vicenta's gonna try to put her arms around her, and she goes, "I know it's scary, but realize that the fact that you're here and that you're here now means that you're so strong.
Aw.
Not everybody gets here.
Tired of
You're
being that way my whole life.
I
Had to
know.
be it. I'm tired of it. And now,
Oh.
and she just, and she's ugly crying.
Oh.
Cassandra really wants to ask who did it, though. Who killed her? Who was it? Did you see any clues? But
She's
she's
like,
not
I
gonna.
can't be in here. I can't be in here. And she
Well,
runs
alright,
out of
then
the
come with-
room.
Oh, okay. We'll follow her.
And
Yeah,
she,
follow her.
ah! And she comes out of the stairs, and you see somebody pass through her.
Yeah.
And she just, what the?
Yeah,
Hey,
you
stay with
want to
us.
avoid that.
And she falls back and goes through the railing
Oh.
and hits the ground,
Oh
and
crap!
just, and just, patting herself. And it's just like, what? I mean, it is, she's awoken into a nightmare.
Ah, shit.
I'm just
Lucinda's
gonna.
just gonna go to her.
She's
Yeah.
like, wake up, Claire, wake up, Claire, wake up.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Look, we want to help you.
You help me.
We don't know where
do.
that guy was gonna take you, but we want to make sure that nothing bad happens to you anymore.
How could it get any worse?
Trust me, it can get
Was
way
it just
worse.
Since I had that look, but she wasn't gonna say it.
Just trust us. We know what you're going through. And I'm so sorry.
I just thought he was just a normal John, and he came in and like a violin case or something, and I thought he was just gonna play me a song.
What did he look like?
Just a white guy.
What color hair?
I don't know. He was wearing a hat and
Was he?
A
Did he have
mustache.
nice clothes? What
yeah,
color mustache?
his clothes were nice. Brown, I guess.
Do you know what color his eyes were?
No, I don't know.
What name did he tell you?
He did. It's just. I don't know. I don't know right now.
That's okay.
It's okay.
But inside, she's like, it's not okay!
Where is he?
Swear to me! Mm, yeah, my two passions are very much at odds right now. Because I need to look out to protect her, and I also need to find the killer. So I'm like, they're there. They're there.
Look, why don't you come back with us so you can rest?
Where?
We live in a library.
Yeah.
Do you like books?
Library?
Yeah.
I can't read.
We'll teach you.
I just need to lie down.
Okay. We'll do it somewhere safe. Just come with us.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess just lead her back to the library,
Yeah.
All right.
even though I made you leave already.
What?
There's probably people waiting for us, I bet.
Maybe not.
Hopefully she can bullshit. I guess just get her to the library.
Yeah.
Okay. So you begin to walk to the library,
Mm-hmm.
dodging people. The streets are busier now. You can see the red lanterns burning. It's dark. And you get to the library steps, start to walk up, and as you do, Vissenta freezes. Vissenta Giovanni, you are summoned to me now.
What the fuck?
That's who the fuck?
And you are in a cemetery.
Oh.
The famous
Listen to
Lafayette
him.
Cemetery.
Is that where Nick Cage is going to be buried?
Probably. There's a lot of famous people buried. It's the one that has a famous
The mausoleums and
above
shit.
ground mausoleums, yes. Down here. Now. You can try to resist with willpower if you would like.
Do I want to resist?
I don't know. It's up to you.
She's probably gonna go because does she understand what's happening?
Maybe vaguely. Wasn't pleasant getting here.
And they knew your name, too.
Yes.
You
They
should...
knew my real name.
And you can't.
If
Every
you-
compulsion in you is to go down.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you have to.
You shouldn't do that. You don't really want to know. You're going to find out what happened. Who was that voice? Do you really want to see the face behind that voice?
Yeah, she's gonna go down. She doesn't want to, I don't think, but she does, but she doesn't. Like I think the obsession's kicking in. Like, no, I've got to know. I've got to see. I've got to no. Whoever it is, they know my name.
It's a bad sign.
Oh, bitch, you're the one that told me to put it out there.
Touche!
So she's gonna go down.
Okay. So you make your way down through the mausoleums. You know where to go. And there's a larger family crypt. The big ornate G inscribed on the front of it. It's closed. That doesn't matter to you.
Mm-mm.
If you take your time and go slow, it won't hurt you to pass through it.
She will.
And it
I was gonna say, can she do whispers while she's passing through?
what does that do for you?
I can whisper into the skin lands.
Ah, yes.
I had it written out here, so let me see. I spend 1 pathos. And I roll charisma and embody.
Okay.
And page 160, because I did not write down what the difficulty is. Whatever the shroud level is,
Ah,
I think.
4.
Okay. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Mm.
successes.
Very clearly, very distinctly, you say,
Oh man. I'm on my way.
I know you're here. Don't be afraid.
It's a bad idea.
Time has not been kind.
I knew you don't want to see. You don't want to see this. You could live in your fantasy. But now the
She's gonna-
fantasy's going to be shattered.
She's gonna keep going.
Very similar spiral staircase to what you felt before. How is it going down this low below sea level? Lots of money had to have been spent to do this.
Maybe lots of experience with dealing with this kind of territory.
Correct. Please, do not be afraid. It's been so long. Coming out of the shadows, if you will open Messenger, this is what you see. Something very similar to
Oh,
this.
this is going to be scary. Ah!
Holy crap, Ella Messina.
I told you.
Or I don't know that is Ella Messina.
You do.
I'm assuming it's Ella Messina.
There's very distinct
Mm.
vampire fangs in the mouth.
Now you know.
She's
child.
she's smiling. She's smiling big because she doesn't care.
Aw.
I missed you. How did you find yourself? How I thought you were lost to time.
I don't remember much right now. It's
It's
vague. I will work on it.
how long has it been?
Does Vissenta know?
Um,
I mean, she knows it's been a long ass time, but does she even remember when she died?
you hear a male voice from behind her. Lemosine, I believe it's been, what is it now? Over 700 years or so?
Do I recognize the male voice?
No. And a very well put together gentleman approaches. Ah, Maldo, you've done me well. 700 years. I thought you were lost to oblivion.
Not yet.
Your father kept you well, did he not?
I guess.
Kept you from me.
Yep.
But
Kept
you've
from me.
returned to me.
Why would he keep me from you?
I told you didn't want to know. What's he hiding?
He had his needs, he said. He would not tell me, even though I tried to persuade him. Said you were lost to me, but the Wraiths whispered of your return. They whispered of Giovanni, of Vissenta Giovanni, was in the Shadowlands.
Oh, I never was good at keeping my mouth shut.
Word traveled fast to me. To Maldo. Thank you, Maldo.
Who is Mal? Who are you?
I believe the proper term would be broodmates, I suppose.
She's not showing outward disgust, but she's just kind of looking at him like,
How could she? You were supposed to be the only one. How could she try to replace you?
"Are you a Giovanni Maldo?"
Yes, I am.
A younger, healthier Giovanni. Maybe you should just let him carry on the name.
Maldo has been a great help in the old country getting me to where we are now. It is how your father came to be here as well. He had to accompany me.
Why are we here? Why did we have to leave Venice?
Persecution. A Giovanni name carries weight. And you have done yourself a great disservice, announcing yourself as such in the lands you dwell.
Yeah, why'd you do that? Shadow's an asshole.
She goes, "Well, I was always good at that."
You do not understand. You've caused yourself great trouble. You could be in danger of meeting your true death. If there's not a life beyond the one you live now.
Because I doubt it. final death was not so final, it seems.
No, not for you, Vissenta. Your story is to be told. Yes, it still has to be told, doesn't it? Maldo, this is my first child that I've spoke so much about. It's like, yes, I am aware. I am aware, Elamacina.
And whose line do you come from, Malvo?
From the Giovanni line, of course.
Which branch?
It would not be one you would know of anymore.
Does he have a mustache?
No.
Okay.
He's
just
very
checking.
clean shaved. He's got his hair slicked back.
Okay, just checking.
So she didn't embrace anybody from my line like I asked.
And that's when you realize that this man is speaking Venetian. Very broken. Maldo, you've done well with the tongue. I know it is difficult and old, but it has been long for me too, but you've done well with your teachings. To command her, you will need such ability.
And at that point, she turns around and looks at her and raises an eyebrow.
I told you.
If she could, if she had eyelids to blink, she would kind of blink them in a yes. Or a face to express.
Hang on. I'm trying to decide.
Yeah, I
How
know you
she
probably
wants-
needed a minute at that.
Yeah. I mean, she probably don't remember enough to sit there and. Where are my traits? Do. Sorry, I
Oh,
had
you're
to
fine.
look one up.
For those of you at home who are wondering what picture I showed to make them freak out, look up the Tar Man from Return of the Living Dead. If you ever want a reference.
Oh man, I think she wants to do life and death, like actually embody, like manifest.
Okay.
And 2 pathos. And it is manipulation plus embody. I'll give you 1. I'm trying to decide if I need to spend a willpower if I really want it to work.
Sure.
I'm going to. This is why I upped my willpower. And the difficulty is I think the shroud rating.
So 4.
Okay, so okay, I got 3 successes, and I'm trying to see how long the scene that lasts. Da. Doesn't say.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea.
No problem.
Oh, well, we'll just I guess maybe this scene. I don't know.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Okay. So she's going to do that, and she appears like she did it like she did in life, like she's physically there,
Mm-hmm.
physical body. Um, and she tells him, "Well, you can certainly try, Maldo, but some things are not easily forgotten."
And she kind of looks at Maldo and says, "Yes, Maldo, try." So he what is your willpower?
7.
Okay, you'll get to roll 7 dice.
Okay.
You get 6, or you're looking for 6s.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 1.
Okay. He got 5.
Motherfuck. Okay.
He goes, "Sit down, shut up, and don't say anything until you're spoken to. You understand me? And you have to."
What the fuck?
I'm gonna kill this asshole like as soon as I can.
You're speaking with Ella Messina fucking Giovanni. Do you understand? Do you understand what this lady's been through? You don't, because you've been dead for 700 years. So let me make something real clear. You're going to do what we say when we say to do it. You're going to live your little ghost life and be happy. But if you don't do what we say and understand that, you know, in death the Giovanni serve as well as in unlife the Giovanni serve. Capiche?
Even the shadow is speechless.
I can't say anything right now to him.
Well done. Well done, Maldo.
What the fuck?
You have to forgive Maldo. He doesn't go by our ways and understand in our day. We showed respect to the dead. That respect is long gone, Vissenta. Even for one such as you.
So she's saying she doesn't respect me either?
Let her finish.
Okay.
I shall show you the old ways and show you the respect that is due you. But you will show respect to Maldo, or this will be the outcome, understand? Maldo, this was my first child, and I still consider her that. So while she will have uses for us, she will be given respect. But understand, Vissenta, that respect must be earned. And it is reciprocal. Maldo is my child now, as well as you.
How could she do this?
Maldo's like, you can talk now.
She just doesn't. I mean, she can. He didn't say she had to.
Mhm.
So she just sits there. Like she's not got a assholey look on her face, but she's just sitting there.
She was always this stubborn, huh? I don't know. Well, no, huh?
What?
That's your but
What the fuck?
you do not understand the words coming out of their mouth. They're talking in some language you don't understand.
They're not respecting you like they asked you to respect this Maldo piece of shit.
Vissenta,
She just kind of looks like yes.
we have one last thing to ask of you.
And she just kind of looks like
dismiss you.
she just looks like I'm listening.
Please be careful. I needed you to understand that we control the dead, as we always have. and we will speak again, and we will speak as peers. But understand things are not the same. And that old Giovanni may not treat you as hospitably as we have tonight. By far, you have received the kindest treatment here of any Giovanni that would summon you. Keep your name guarded.
She just kind of nods, like, okay.
Maldo goes, you're dismissed. What was his last order for you?
Is she back now?
If she wants to be.
Did he order me to leave, or did he just tell me I could?
He said you're dismissed. Yeah, leave.
Okay. But she's still physically there, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how somebody gives you a look like it's like something's been noted?
Mm-hmm.
She's giving him that's been noted, but it's not necessarily like she's trying to keep it a neutral, like noted. But yeah. And as she's leaving, and she goes, "Well, no, she won't remember that. Never mind. She's gonna walk up the stairs physically until she has to.
Yeah.
She'll be able to get out.
Right. I can't get out the door, guys.
Mala, come open the fucking door, you asshole. Yeah.
Meanwhile, at the library. A sobbing young woman, or what was a young woman, has finally calmed down.
Did Vissenta just disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Cassandra's pissed because she wanted to go look for the axe, and she's like, God damn it, now I have to babysit her.
Yep.
Even though I kind of want to.
Yeah.
I know I should.
Right.
I'm just like, God damn it. But I'm trying to get her to calm down. What's your name? Claire, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
How old were you?
19.
You're just a little younger than me.
Yeah.
We were killed by the same guy.
You think so, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How do you know?
Well, I can feel a connection to the axe that did it, and when I saw your body, it looked a lot like mine. I'm certain it was him.
Oh.
That's why I was asking what you can remember about him, because I don't know who it is.
He just said his name was Paul.
Paul. Okay. Did he say where he's from or where he's going?
No, he's just... No. I just thought he was another John. Real quiet guy.
Quiet?
Yeah.
How'd you meet him?
He came to the place. And I saw what he was trying to do, and I ran for it, and he got me in the back, and he threw me out the window. He opened it up and threw me out the window, and drug me through the alley, and finished what he did. Oh my God, I still feel it. You know?
She said he finished it in the alley?
Yeah.
Does she mean the murder or sex?
The murder.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be that dark.
Okay. Just checking.
This game's dark.
I'm trying to be a detective.
This game's dark fucking enough. We don't need that.
Okay, just checking.
Cassandra's like, defined and finished.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was not the same dude.
Sorry.
He just...
Did he have any kind of accent?
No, American.
Did you notice any smells?
No.
So you didn't think he'd been drinking or anything?
I don't think so.
Who else knew that he was coming up to see you?
Just the madam.
So she can probably give a good description
Yeah.
to the cops.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. He just... Oh, God, I'll never forget what he said before it all ended.
What did he say?
He said, "On soir qui malipens."
He said what?
On soir qui malipens.
What is that?
You don't speak French?
No.
It means basically shame on anyone who thinks this is evil. And it's kind of a phrase that's been picked up in our area, the Storyville area. And he just... Oh, God.
Was he mocking you with it?
He seemed very serious when he said it. I don't know. But now I'll never not think of that phrase like that.
It's horrible.
But if I saw him again, I'd know him.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you feel up to helping me look?
Not right now, but maybe
Okay.
maybe soon.
Well, I don't know where Vissenta went, but because I can feel the connection to what killed us, I was gonna go look for it, but I need to make sure you're safe first.
Can I stay here? I can't do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
It just happened.
I know. I'm not going anywhere right now. No.
Okay. Is it like... Do we move on? What, is this all there is?
I don't think
Am I being
this
punished for what I did?
I don't think so. I'm new to this too, but there's a lot that I don't know, but I'm pretty sure this isn't hell. But it's not heaven.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm here because I need to find out who did this. Not everyone comes here.
Why would I be here?
If you have something strong that you left undone, I don't know.
What?
Any unfinished business or...
What?
Oh,
Why would I?
is the shadow talking to you?
The what?
We have... there's something that wants us to give up. That's what you're hearing right now.
It sounds just
I
like
am-
me.
I have never asked you to give up. I'm telling you to fight. Don't lie to this girl.
It will tell you things that sound very tempting, but I don't think it's good to listen.
Really? After everything I helped you with? What the fuck are you talking about?
And it can be very convincing, and yeah, it can help you sometimes, but what it wants is not best for you.
I am so offended.
It says you're a liar.
Yeah, I figured it would. Mine's really offended that I would say that.
Wait, is it with us forever?
Is it? Fingers crossed. Would Cassandra know that? I don't know. I really don't know.
God. She just kind of goes back to crying.
I'm so sorry.
You shut up.
Fight it. Yeah. Just let it out. It takes some getting used to. But
I'll be here. You gotta go look for your thing. That's fine. Can I be alone, please?
you said you didn't want to be alone.
I do now. If I gotta have a talk to myself.
I'll go in the other room, but I'm not gonna leave you here.
Fine. I just... Oh, God.
Okay. I'll leave her, but I'm not pumped about it, and I'll listen at the door.
Okay. About that time, you hear footsteps. Door open. Then Vissenta's back.
Where the hell did you go?
I was summoned.
Summoned? By who?
No one you want to know.
Okay, well, she just figured out what a shadow was, and she's freaking out, so... Can you handle that? I gotta go find this axe.
Fine. I'll go and talk to the shadow. Oh, whatever.
Cassandra's too pissed to say anything else, so she's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about time. I told you that bitch is crazy, and then she nopes out. It's the worst possible time. Oh my god. I'm telling you, you're the only one that's going to be able to protect these girls.
God damn. You right.
You've got to protect everyone.
Well, I can't physically. I can't go there.
Well,
She's
all of
like
the
saying
victims-
this out loud as she's walking. Like, I can't stay there. She asked me to leave. But I'm doing the next best thing. I'm gonna find the killer. I'm gonna find the axe.
Wits plus
just-
alertness. Difficulty 6.
Okay.
Is she within earshot of Vissenta?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Vissenta because who's talking to the shadow now?
Wits plus what? Alertness?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Difficulty 7, you said? 6? 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to, even though you're having a conversation, weave in and out of people. You know better than to just walk through them.
Yeah.
And by this point, any damage to your corpus should be healed by now
Okay.
that either of you have suffered. So you walk, feeling that call more and more and more, and you find, sure enough, a broken axe
Where?
in a trash can.
What the fuck? I don't think my powers will let me do shit on objects.
Looks like it was broken over a body.
That's fucked up. What am I looking for? Wraith grasp, maybe? 200. I didn't think I was gonna find it this fast. Fuck!
And that's what's terrifying about this. Could be thrown away. Could be forgotten.
Yeah, it means nothing to this person. Because at first I was like, oh, he's bringing it. It's like a talisman for him, and it's gonna help me find him down, and now hunt him down, and now he just threw it away. He could be anywhere. Push or lift? No, don't give a shit about that. What is Kismet? 163. I'm pretty sure that's only people. Yep, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't have. Wait, what is sense strands? Oh, that's the being called to it. So
yeah, it's just there.
she's like, "What the fuck do I do now?" She just sits next to the trash can. And she's kind of in shock. Because now she has no leads. Actually, she's probably going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to stake out here and I'm going to see if anyone, like, comes back to maybe check or, like, lingers around and kind of looks here to see if it's been found or...
About 45 minutes pass. And then a derelict comes up and starts digging through the can, throwing refuse, looking for food. He's like, what is this? Oh, it's an axe handle.
Ooh, I want to do whispers.
And he's looking at it, and he picks it up, and you notice it is just a handle. The head of the axe has been removed.
So that's somewhere else? It's not in the trash can?
Mm-mm.
But I can't feel it?
You can not... I mean, this is what you were drawn to.
The handle?
Mm-hmm. But the other could be somewhere else, but this is where you were immediately drawn to.
Because this is most of it?
Right.
Hmm.
But it's not all of it.
Yeah. Probably won't whisper to him then. It would just make him go crazy. Actually, I will whisper. I'm gonna say, yeah, I will. Let me roll first.
Okay.
One pathos. Charisma plus embody. Oh, 2. What's embody? Is that a arcanoi or something?
Yeah.
Background?
That's where you physically come, like you're physically there.
I
Yeah.
ain't got that. I got 2 dice.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 and a 7.
Well, you got 1.
Okay. The proctor may speak 1 short sentence per success. Okay, cool.
So 1 sentence.
I'm gonna say, find the rest of it. Look around for the rest of it.
And he's just like, huh? What? I ain't doing nothing. I didn't do it. I'm looking for food. I didn't see it. And he just runs.
Oh, I feel bad. Well,
But he has dropped it on the ground.
so
And
is there blood on it?
There is.
Okay, I'll wait around for someone to notice it, I guess. I don't know.
It's going to be a long wait.
I know, but I don't. Or I might see if anyone suspicious is looking. Fuck. Even if I, like.
Claire is slumbering, Vissenta.
Hmm.
She, lets you do your there thing to her.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to have offered some comfort. But now she slumbers. And you wait. And you wait, Cassandra.
Mhm.
And you realize that you could wait all eternity if you needed to.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody does walk over. It's dark. They just look at it and they kind of kick it to the side.
Which side?
Towards the
trying to
trash.
hide it?
Towards the trash. Just, get out of the way
Oh.
type thing. It's right there. Why can't they see it? Why won't they touch it? Why won't they help you?
Where's Wraith Grasp? I'm gonna throw it in the street!
You can try.
I
That's the
might-
thing. You can manifest powers. We'll have to
Yeah.
look that up.
Yeah. I'm looking to
So you're going to try to move it out into the sidewalk.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pathos. Strength plus outrage. What the fuck is outrage? 3. I don't have outrage.
No.
Oh, that is the system. Sorry,
Mhm.
that's my dot in that.
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. I only need a single success for it to work. Oh. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty of 6.
Is this a botch then? Because I got a 9 and 2 1s.
Yes.
Okay, I botched.
So you try to move it and you shove it further under the trash.
Fuck!
So now no one will see it.
God damn it.
No one will pick it up. You know a piece is still out there. This is not a destroyed fetter.
Yeah,
A part of it still exists.
yeah,
The part that actually killed you.
yeah. But I can't sense it. I sense this.
Well, you have to try again. You
Oh.
sensed this. This was the biggest part of the weapon.
Can I try again right now?
Let's save that for the next time we play.
Okay,
Because we're at a really good stopping spot for the night.
cool.
Well, let's talk about the game. Monica, what was something you feel like Cassandra learned tonight?
That she can't rely on Vissenta.
This is so the opposite arena.
I was about to say, this is so different from Vampire.
What did Vissenta learn?
that she don't mean shit.
Oh.
Wraith. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Monica,
Mhm.
what did the Shadow learn? Vicenta's Shadow learn?
That it's very easy to get at her for her pride. It's a lot harder to get at her for you don't want to know what happened. Like, that's almost impossible. Even with the developments from tonight, I think the Shadow is like, this may not be the way to go with this. But if I can play on her pride and not wanting to be controlled like that, then maybe that's what I can do.
What did Cassandra's shadow learn?
Cassandra's Shadow learned that it's easy to provoke with her rage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, look, you're the only one that can do this. You know, fuck that guy.
Yep.
You're the only one that can protect these people.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
What was your favorite Cassandra moment of the night?
Oh, goodness. My favorite Cassandra moment. When she's trying to explain to Vissenta, like, what a trolley car was,
Oh, yeah.
what cops are, and all that. Like, God, this bitch is so stupid. But she's not saying it. Like, she was being really nice about it. Like,
What was your favorite Vissenta moment, Monica?
I think when we went in and we saw the guy at the call, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
like, oh, there's Vissenta.
Yeah, like we had no reason to believe that people wouldn't be here, but we just walked in, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing with my shit?"
And we had, honestly, we don't even know that he was up to anything bad. He
Yeah.
could have been one of the good Reapers.
We were just like, "Hey, somebody told us to be here. Get the fuck out of here."
yeah.
My dad told me about this. Go away.
Yeah.
I liked that.
What did you think of our first game of Wraith?
It was cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
Not-
different.
It's
Yeah.
very different.
Yeah.
Is good, bad, ugly? What do you think?
Mostly pretty good. Yeah.
Mostly good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it comes down to, like anything, the people playing and what you decide to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think we're handling it well. I look forward to seeing what's going to happen. I do have a question for you. What did you think of? What do you think Vissenta thought of El Messina now?
I don't think her feelings towards El Messina themselves have changed, but she does not like
Maldo?
Maldo. I was like, I can't remember fucker's name.
Mhm.
No, she does not like Maldo.
Well, you won't. It's fine.
Like,
Maldo's new Giovanni.
yeah, I picked up on that.
Yep.
But but it seems like he was maybe like I think Vissenta may be trying to tell herself, look, he was a necessity.
Mm-hmm. Have
You
to find
know?
out.
Yeah, I think if she finds out that she doesn't mean shit to El Messina, then I think she's gonna get really, I don't know.
Monica, yeah,
Sorry,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, before she died, she had a plan. Like, look, I'm gonna, I'll be back. But then she was also trying to put plans in motion, or seed plans to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she had seen references for ways to come back,
Mm-hmm.
and she may not remember that right now. But there's probably a part of her in there going that feels like, hey, we got to get back to the plan. She may not remember what the plan is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's frustrating, but she's like, no, there was a plan. What was the plan? There was something.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so.
And for Cassandra, how does it feel to be so close, yet so far away?
Horrible. She thought that if she could just find the axe, she'd find him, because surely if he's bringing the axe to other people, and surely if he killed another lady with the same axe, he was going to keep it near himself. But
I think it was really heartbreaking when if she could just have touched it, just have picked it up
yeah,
and had a chance to,
yeah.
see it and get a hold of it, but she can't.
Mm-mm.
It's tough.
Ugh.
Well, both of you, I'll give you 4 XP because
Cool. cool.
I think your characters probably learned a ton. Don't expect 4 every game, but I think it's 4 worthy because a lot of new things for both your characters in this world.
Mm-hmm.
And we will find out what happens next time in our game when we meet again in hopefully a week. Till then, have a spooky, spooky night.